Hey guys, how are you doing? Como vocês estão? Eu tô aqui hoje no nosso 7º episódio do nosso podcast, Big Players Talk. Tô muito feliz que a gente tá com a nossa logo nova. E hoje é um dia muito, muito especial, porque eu estou com a Lari, que é uma aluna que tá comigo desde 2023. A gente não se conhecia pessoalmente, ela veio lá de Porto Velho, eu vim lá da Espanha. A gente se conhecia aqui em Maringá. And I'm very happy that you guys are here with us today. Welcome, Lari!
Thank you.
How are
I'm
you
so
feeling? Yeah, me too. How are you feeling? Like meeting me in person and recording a podcast in English at the same time.
Yeah, finally. I'm so happy with you.
so
And
great.
I bought a gift to
Oh,
you.
no way. My goodness. I didn't know it. She just waited until we start recording to say it. Oh, that's so nice. I'm going to open because I'm very curious. Let me see. What is it? Oh, what a beautiful box. Let me see. Thank you, Ladi, so much. You didn't have to worry about it. Just like having the opportunity to see you in person is a great gift. That's it. Oh, that's so pretty! Chá aquece o coração e as viagens aquecem a alma. Ai, que lindo.
It's our face.
Yes. It's like just like me. And what is it? It's something like, oh, that's so nice. It comes together. I think it's to hold the
Os
teeth.
bracinhos, the arms.
That's so nice. So thank you so much, Mari. Oh, I'm gonna let it hear the whole episode. Oh, that's so cute. Thank you so much. It's really nice. And I think this is one of the things that is very difficult to translate to people, how we can create this connection online, right?
Yeah.
It's so weird to meet a person in person for the first time, but you already know a lot of things about them, right? So it's so crazy. Yeah.
You are my friend, my favorite friend.
Yeah.
And I think that in 3 years,
Mm-hmm.
3
Yeah,
years
3 years.
with you, with
Mm-hmm.
your company,
Mm-hmm.
I think I have many moments, and I won't give up.
Yeah, you wanted
But-
to give up a couple of times.
Yeah,
Right? Mhm.
but when I thought in you, in your dedication with me,
It's so nice.
I think I don't give up. I need continue.
Oh, that's amazing. No, and you are such an inspiration, Lari, because every time that someone is telling me, it's difficult and everything, I remember about you because you do physical activity. You lost, I think, 20. How many kilos it was? A lot. 24 kilos before Monjaro, right? Because right now people take Monjaro, but you started it before, right?
Exercise,
Exercise and diet and, a lot of that dedication. So you exercise, you were like in this process of losing weight. You have a daughter, right? Elisa is 3 or 4 right now?
Almost 4.
Almost 4, yeah. Well, I was following the process of her first day at school that you were like, oh my goodness. The child's very happy, the mom in the car, oh my goodness, my baby's going to school. Yeah. So you have a daughter, you are a wife, you are like, you are also an engineer. When we started our process, you were coming back to work as an engineer. So you have like a lot of responsibilities and you didn't give up of English, right? And you started from scratch, right, Lari? I remember that your first class, you couldn't speak anything in English, right?
Right. I think I started with the study plan.
Yeah.
One year?
Yeah, that was a group class, right? That you had
1 year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And after I started the
private.
The private,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yes. So it's like an example because you exercise, you are a mother, so you have to take care of your child. You have also your responsibilities as in the church, right? That you also are very active. You are an engineer, you are married, so you have to have time for your husband. And you still keep going. And there wasn't any day that Lari came to the classes without the homework done, right? Congratulations, Lari. And this is why sometimes people look at me and say, are you sure that I'm going to speak English? I don't believe in everything. And of course, the methodology is very effective. You are an example of it. But if the person doesn't put their effort, it's difficult, right, to get there. But then we have the effort of the student like yours and the methodology. This is the result. Speaking English like this, right, Lari?
Yeah. I always think you need practice every day.
Yeah.
Every day. Actually, sometimes I study for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, but every day I study. de alguma forma.
Somehow.
Yeah.
Somehow.
And watch a movie, watch it,
Series.
yeah. Read a book.
Reading is
And
really important.
my book in English is not so big, but I think I read 1 year
ago.
Yeah, I started reading.
I think your husband gave you this gift, right? A book in English. Really cool, amazing.
I can't finish.
But you were trying, right? You were there every day.
I don't give up.
Amazing. No, this is the best. And how do you organize your routine, Lari? Because I think sometimes like people that are watching us say, oh, my goodness, it's impossible. I have a child, I work, I have to take care of my house. And how this person can do everything and also be so like dedicated to English? How do you organize your routine, Lari?
I think I need study for in the morning, and normally I arrive to the gym, and I have my time to God, and I study English.
Amazing. Every day before you're going to the gym or after?
After.
Okay. So you wake up, go to the gym.
Yeah, I go to the gym to 6 p.m.
6 a.m. 6 a.m. So before it's not possible. But I have one student who wakes up 4 to exercise, 5 she has English class, and then she goes to work. Yeah. So there is always time, right? If you want, there is always time.
Yeah, because if I started work, I can't study more.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you have to do it before. So you get home from the gym, you have your time with God, and then you study English every day, even though it's just like 15 minutes, 10 minutes and everything. Yeah. That's it. This is like the perfect.
On Saturday, I study a little bit more.
Yeah, a little bit more. Amazing. Very good. Today, for example, is Saturday and you are practicing English, right? For 2 hours with me. So nice, Lari.
I do my homework.
Yes. She always does her homework. And it's very nice because the homework is to create sentences, right? And I always know a lot about the people's lives through the homework, because you talk about your husband, about your child, about your routine exercise, about everything. Is really nice, right? And Lari, how did you started to think about learning English? Because you are from Mato Grosso, right? I think right now you live in Rondônia, but before you were from Mato Grosso. What gave you this idea about I want to learn another language?
Actually, I don't know. Because now I don't use it at work. But I love studying English, and I love travel, and I think I want prepared.
You want to be prepared. To be
prepared to another day if there isn't an opportunity. I realmente quero.
I really want.
I really want know speaking English fluently.
Yeah. Amazing, very good. Yeah, and this is the best way of thinking. I always tell, because I was talking about this on my Instagram yesterday. Sometimes people say, I'm not going to start English right now because there isn't any trip, any project right now. But when the trip comes or the project comes, you're gonna have time. You're not gonna have time. Yeah. It's like, hey, Lari, there is a project of an American, and I need you to be in New York in 2 days. And you're like, oh my goodness, how can I prepare myself right now? It's just
I think that people think there is possible learning English in 1 month.
Yeah, exactly.
And when you can't, you give up because I can't. Eu não consegui.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and they get very frustrated. And I think this is something that you are very good at, because I saw your process and you got frustrated many times, right? Yeah. Right, Lari? And every time that you got frustrated, you come to talk with me. I don't see the evolution. It's very difficult because the grammar and everything. And I was like, Lari, keep going. And you did. And today, you can communicate in English, right? I think you saw someone. There was a day that you saw a foreigner, that a person talked to you. Were traveling. I think it was in São Paulo. I don't remember. Yeah. And can you tell us a little about this experience, Lari?
I was in São Paulo in the shopping.
In the shopping mall?
In the shopping mall, yeah. And there is a American, a man, and he can't communicate with the saleswoman.
Yeah, with the saleswoman. Amazing.
I can understand that he speak, but I can't
Talk.
talk with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now I think I needed the opportunity.
Yeah, before it was like, no, I can't. Right now, I want some gringos. There is an American there. I speak English. I speak English. Right? Oh, sorry.
And that is the opportunity for me because I'm very, very shy.
Exactly.
And I want to give up that moment many times this week.
But you went there and you did and you talked to him, right?
Yeah,
yes.
right.
Amazing. Yeah, no, I always say that we have to be prepared when the opportunity comes, right? And this happens a lot right now. We have this Brazil core that, like, Brazil is very famous worldwide. We have a lot of people from other countries coming, and these things are going to happen very commonly because every time that they get here, they don't have an opportunity to talk to someone in a hotel or like in the shopping mall. People usually are not prepared to help them, right? So every one of my students, if you are like walking around and you see a gringo suffering, please help them, right? Because they need help. That's so nice. Lari, talk a little about you, about your journey, right? You have some plans right now to move right to another state, but tell us, because I think you went to live in Rondônia many years ago. You have a life there. Talk a little about who is Larissa Ozório. Who are you?
Oh my goodness. I moved to Porto Velho when I was when I was 15 years. And there I meet my husband. After I have my daughter. My daughter is turned 4 years next month.
Ah, that's so nice.
Yeah. And now I go move.
You want to move to another state. We are here in Paraná. She's in love with Paraná, right, Lari?
Yeah, I love Paraná, and now I think finally I can move it to here.
Yeah.
Actually, my family, all my family, right? Because I am very, very grateful.
Amazing, very
for
grateful.
Porto Velho, for my friends, my church. But in 50 years, in my heart, I feel there is not my local,
my place. That's not my place.
Yeah, it's not my place. And all my family, there is the same feel.
They have the same feeling, yeah?
Yeah, the same feeling. And now I think God approved.
God said, okay, now I give you this gift. Amazing.
And now, I think how do you say the expression vai dar certo?
Yeah, it's going to work out. It's going to work out.
It's going to work out.
Yeah, for sure. No, I'm pretty sure it's going to work out because it's something that you planned to work for a long time, right? So the future is going to be bright. Yeah. And you and your family have a very close relationship, right, Lari? I think it's so beautiful. Like you and your sisters always together. You have a tradition of making some cookies for Christmas, I think, every year, right? With your mom. Can you tell us a little about this, about the relationship you have with your parents and with your sisters?
I have two sisters, and my sisters, oh my God, my sisters are my life. My family is my way, all my life. I have two
nieces, sobrinhas?
Yeah,
two nieces.
I have two nieces and three nephews.
Amazing, very good, big family.
Big family,
so nice.
And I can't separate with
them from them. I can't be separated from them.
From them for many time.
For a long time. Yeah.
Because my parents
raised us. Nos criou?
I don't know.
No, nos criou? No.
No.
My
parents moved to Rondônia, from Rondônia to Mato Grosso. when I was 4 years. And in that time, to from 4 years to 50 years, I grew up with my family, only with my family, right? I can't many friends because 1 year I stay in at the city,
in the city,
and another year another city.
Oh my goodness! How many cities did you guys live in Mato Grosso?
In Mato Grosso, I think three,
okay.
2 or 3, but in the 3, yeah,
3 cities.
3 cities, yeah. But I stay in Boa Esperança do Norte.
Okay.
Is small,
very small town, very small town.
Yeah, 3,000
inhabitants.
Yeah.
Wow, well, very small. I am from a city that is 11,000 and it's very, very small. Imagine 3,
very
right?
Small, yeah.
Yeah.
I grew up there. And after I moved to Sorriso.
Nice. It's bigger. Sorriso is bigger, right?
Bigger? No.
Yeah. Yes.
But I think now 74.
Okay, yeah, it's bigger, but not very big. Got it.
Yeah. From Sorriso, I go to.
I went to
Porto Velho, but in Porto Velho, when I was a teenager,
amazing.
Yeah, I stay in Sorriso with my older sister. Yeah, and she lives there actually.
Yeah.
Até agora.
Until now.
Yeah, until now.
Amazing.
So, my days with my meus sobrinhos.
My nephews.
Yeah. My days with my nephews. And actually, I can't think about my life without my kids,
all the nieces and nephews and all the cousins together, all the cousins of the family together. Yeah, that's so nice, Lari, and it's really beautiful. I think right now in the current days, it's very difficult to find a family that can live together, like very close, and do something together very often, and live in peace and live like happily, like you guys do. I think it's something very nice, and you guys also work together, right? I think.
Yes, my husband work with my parents, and I work with my middle sister and my brother-in-law.
Amazing. That's so cool. It's really, really nice. Yeah. And why did you decide for engineering, Lari? How was your process to decide for this graduation?
I decided when I was a kid.
Really? So nice. Did you saw someone with the helmet? Like, I think it's very beautiful. I want to do it.
My dad was a building.
Yeah, it was a constructor. Okay, very nice.
And my, how do you say, infância?
My childhood.
My childhood with him, and em português não. A gente brinca que quando eu era criança, eu ia pra construção junto com ele, tinha madeira e prego, e eu pegava, ficava brincando lá. So I decided...
Because of this, yeah. So since you were very, very young, you wanted to go to your dad's job and help him with the materials and everything. That's so nice. And it was always civil engineer because of this, right? Always, so cool, yeah. And then how was the process during the university, Lari? I think right now you are still working as an engineer, right? Because you had some pauses, I think, throughout your career because you had a child, right? And right now you are working 100% with that, yeah?
Yeah. When I decided, I was approved in 5 universities.
Oh, that's so nice. Congratulations.
And 2 in Porto Velho and another 3 in Bahia, Mato Grosso, and I don't remember
the other one. Another one. It's a long time ago.
But I decided study for there.
Studying there in Porto Velho.
Isso.
Yeah.
because I want to stay with my family and study.
Okay,
In
got
this
it.
process, I want my family with me. Yeah.
Amazing.
And we combine
Amazing.
we
Very good.
combine when someone wants to move to another city, we go together.
Amazing.
And
Very
now
good.
we go together.
That's so great. Really, really nice. Yeah. Just one thing, Lari. When we say combinar, we're going to say we made a deal. We made a deal. Made a deal. Very good. Combine is like, I'm going to combine these two glasses and put it together. So I combined the dedication of Larissa and the methodology of Dalvana, and so we have success. Combine is to put them together. That's so nice. And your three sisters live there in Porto Velho also, and everyone is going to move together right now. Yeah.
No. My old sister.
My older
sister lives in Sorriso.
She lives there until now.
Yeah.
Got it.
My little sister lives in Porto Velho.
In Porto Velho. And you guys are in three. So there is one sister with you and another one. Yeah, great. So for you guys, it's difficult also to have a sister that lives away, right? Yeah. But you guys see each other very often. I think, and right now it's going to be closer. Yeah, Paraná to Mato Grosso, from Rondônia to Mato Grosso. I think.
Yes, I think about this too, because she needed visit
me more, please. The sister of Lad, you have to come more to her house right now. It's going to be closed.
Yeah, right? My mother never moved to mais longe,
far away
to her. Never.
Oh my goodness, that's so nice. And I remember that sometimes your parents travel, right, Lad? Your mom and your dad, and you are like in the class. My mom is traveling too much. It's many days. I miss my mom. 1 month. And I can't stay without my mom. Yeah. Why, Lari? No, because I need to see her every week, every day. Something like this, right? Really cool, Lari. And Lari, also, right now you are going through the process of your daughter going to a bilingual school, right? Sometimes you send me some videos of her, and they learn so fast, right? I always tell the parents, the best opportunity that you have for your kid is to put them to learn English as soon as possible, 2 or 3 years old, because they are learning everything without having any kind of prejudice about it. They just learn. They don't have like a category in their minds. I'm learning Portuguese, I'm learning English, I'm learning math. They're just learning, right? And you saw this with Elisa, right? She's like bringing some things at home every single day, right, Lari? Can you tell us a little about this?
Yeah, Elisa started at school in this year and studied for 2 months now. But this is a bilingual school, and their time to English. I think an hour or some days 2 hours.
That's so nice. Per day, every day.
Per day, yeah.
So nice.
Yeah, and in this moment, the teacher Carla is so love. Teacher nice. Carla sing with them.
And it's so nice.
She read the books in English.
So great.
And so it's so nice. And Elisa speaks many words, many numbers, the numbers.
That is so nice. She sends me videos. It's the cutest, right? It's really, really nice. It's so cute.
Very numbers, very colors, very feelings now. So is my yesterday she tell me, Mom, is my face feeling my happy face. This is my happy face. Yeah. And smiling. It's so great. So, it's so cool. And this is a dream for me because so nice. I started studying English for many times in my teenage years. Yeah. But I give up, and I think when you can start it in childhood, it's so best, so
better for them, right?
Better for them, I think she learning during the joy.
Yeah. Having fun. She learns having fun. Yeah, amazing. No, it's really great. And you are also an inspiration for her, right? I think it's really nice. Yeah, for sure. I saw the other day there is a picture that I think it's very pretty. You know, Gisele Bündchen, I'm a fan of her. She's very dedicated as a mother as well. And there is a picture of her doing like a yoga position and her daughter, like 2 years old, trying to do. And right now I think her daughter is 12 years old and they do yoga together. And sometimes there are some parents that come to me and say, I want to put my daughter to speak English. I want to put my son to study English and everything. And I say, I don't teach for kids because I think this is important. What you are having with teacher Carla in the bilingual school, the kids, they need the environment, right? And for us that we are adults, for us it's okay to stay in front of a screen because we work with computers. That's okay. But if you have a child, like put them to be in a school, to be around other kids, to create this relationship, right? But if you just put the kid there and you don't speak English, it's like they're going to give up. They're going to say, for my dad, for my mom is not important. Why I'm going to do it? I have another student, Lucas, he lives in Valencia and he has two boys. And he's like speaking English with me and the boys come and they say, hello, teacher. Hi, how are you doing? Elisa does that sometimes as well, right? Because they say, my mom is doing, I want to do also. My dad is studying, I want to study also, right? So for sure,
English is very important today. Yeah. And, I don't know how what's profession Elisa
will choose.
Yeah, I don't know, but I think in qualquer
in any profession.
Any profession is so important to her.
Exactly. No, and it's something that she's going to acquire and nobody's going to take out from her. I always say, like, it's an investment that you do on yourself that nobody will take out from you. If you buy a car, the car can be robbed. If you buy a cell phone, if you buy a house, something can happen, you have to sell the house. But when you acquire English, that's yours, you know. You can lose everything, you're going to have your knowledge, right? So it doesn't matter what happens to her. If she decides to stay in Brazil, she can use. If she decides to travel, to live abroad. Larissa's already crying. You know, living abroad, no, not far away from me. But she will enjoy it, right? She will do it. And when the parents do it, they show, like, because if you are doing, she thinks, okay, my mom is doing, so it's important, right? So it's really nice because you are an inspiration for her in many different areas, I think, right? So it's really nice. It's really cool. And she's having a lot of fun as well, right, Lari, at school. In the first week, she was like, I don't know if she was having some trouble or if you were very worried about it. But right now, it seems that she's 100% adapted, right, to the new school.
Yeah, I cry. She's not.
Yeah, Elisa very happy to school, Lari. You're not gonna cry? Why not? Like, I will miss you. Yeah, far away from me. No, don't do it. Great. And what you are still working as an engineer right now? What kind of work do you do in your area, Lari? Can you explain about the company that you work with your brother, is her brother-in-law and your mid sister?
Yeah. Now I work at Manutech. Manutech is company from my sister and my brother-in-law.
Great.
And we work with, I don't know how do you say as reformas and
refurbishment. Yeah. Com B, refurbishment.
Yeah.
Amazing, very good. Amazing. You're still learning while we are doing here. Yeah, that's it.
That's it. We work from the drugstore. Refurbishment.
Also drugstores. That's so interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I manage many people and many refurbishments.
Amazing.
And I think now we stay in seven states.
Wow, that's amazing.
If more or less 300
employees or projects.
Lojas.
Stores. Wow,
Yeah.
300 stores throughout 7 states of Brazil, yeah?
7 states,
wow, that's amazing.
And to manager is only I and my brother-in-law.
Wow.
To manager,
to manage.
to people and to buy
to sell
materials.
Materials.
Yeah. And my sister works in departamento fiscal, financeiro.
Yeah, the finance or the tax sector.
Yes. And now we have 24 service in progress.
Yeah, that's so nice.
And my cell phone never stop it.
Every time Lari's there, like managing everything. My goodness. And it's a Saturday. It's a Saturday. And she's traveling, right?
Friday at night.
Yeah.
Because drugstore close 11 p.m. and open 6 a.m.
Wow.
And more service I need to in this time.
From 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. Wow. So you guys work during the night only. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, and how is it for you? I know that you are very excited, right, Lari? Because you had a pause in the English classes. I think it was the end of 2024, probably you stopped, right, for a while, in March 2025, I think. And you came back right now in January 2026. She said, I'm back. She sent me a message and she came back. And when you stopped, you were working with something else. And now that you came back, you were very excited about this new job, right, Lari? What do you like about it?
When I stopped, I have eu tinha feito. I have done my surgery and I stopped. Actually, era para ser.
It was going to be.
It was going to be 1-2 months.
Yeah,
but 11 months.
Exactly. And I always tell this to my students. No, I'm going to stop just for a while because I'm very busy right now. I say, guys, it's better you reduce the frequency. If you are doing two times a week, you do once, but don't stop because once you do, to come back is so difficult.
I forget many things.
Yeah,
many things.
And life keeps going harder, right? You're like, no, right now I'm going with a lot of issues, but next month is gonna have other issues and other issues, you know. So like I always say, it's the best is not to stop, right, Lari? Because when you do it, maybe you plan to stop for 1-2 months, you end up being like a year, and when you come back, you have to remember a lot of things.
I think it's not possible. I forgot everything.
No, she didn't forget everything. She's talking. Oh no, but you forgot many things, right? Many
but
words.
I think before I can speak very well now.
No, but right now you can speak very well as well. But of course, like if you stay and during this time that you didn't have classes, you didn't have contact with the language as well, Lari.
I can understand.
Yeah, when you during these moments that you were not having English classes, you didn't have also contact with the language, like watching videos or series, podcasts, or you tried to keep.
I tried to read a book, my eternal book.
The reading of this book took forever, right?
When I finish this book, I go do
you celebrate? You celebrate? Yeah, fireworks. Larissa finishes her first book in English, right?
Now,
exactly.
I can change my method. Yeah. In this week, I read a book. Another week, I watched series, movies, and now I think. Não importa.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter how to try to study, but all the day, every day.
I have to study. Amazing, very good. Yeah.
Because I think how the kids learning another in Portuguese.
Exactly. Another language
is every day they try communicate with us. So I can communicate with you.
Yeah, and it has to be every day, right, Lari? And there is a scientific reason for it. I always tell the students, have you ever watched that movie? In English is Inside Out, in Portuguese is Divertidamente.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched it? I love this movie. I think it shows how our brain works in a very fun and very, very real way, right? And what happens every day at the end of the day, there is a part of the movie that they are destroying some things in some shelves, right? So this is what happens every day. Imagine that our brain is like a computer, and every day at night the computer has to delete what is not important. So we delete what is not important so we can create space for our memory to work in the other day. So imagine you work in this company that you have a lot of employees that you have to manage, a lot of projects every day. You have a daughter that you have to like train her and talk to her and teach her a lot of things. You have some things at church, your husband, your family. You have a lot of things to think every day. And your brain, and you have English, and your brain thinks, okay, what is the priority here at the end of the day? What I'm going to eliminate. And if you just see English once a week, I have classes with Lari every Tuesday in the morning. If you only see English during this time, every Tuesday at night, the brain's like, this is not important. Yeah. She's going to see this only 1 week ahead. That's fine. But if you see this Tuesday, and on Wednesday you watch a movie, and so your brain's like, okay, she used that. On Thursday you read a book. On Friday, you are practicing English with Elisa. On Saturday, you are watching series and everything. Your brain starts to think, she's going to need this information tomorrow. Yeah. So I cannot eliminate this, And so this is why you keep progressing. But if you just see English once a week on only 1 hour, you forget it. It's going to be like your eternal book. You're going to be like, every week you're going to restart from scratch because your brain is not going to help you, right? So... Yeah. This is something that you have to put in our routine.
I speak to my brain now. Please,
keep my English
so
there.
Important to me. Not eliminate my English.
Exactly.
But eliminate my breakfast. But my English, no,
yes.
Please.
I don't need to remember what I ate yesterday. I need to remember English, right? That's so great. But the brain only understands if we keep on trying. If you just say, it's like, no, I don't believe it. So I'm going to eliminate, right? That's so nice. Great, Lari. And you manage a lot. And right now, what are like the biggest challenge that you are having in this company? Because before you used to work alone, right, Lari? You were doing the projects by yourself. And right now you have to manage other people. It's the first time that you have like this position that you have to be a leader, or you have done it before?
Actually, my brother-in-law, Alex, Alex is staying in pessoalmente,
in person,
with them, and I manage only the
remote refurbishments.
Yeah,
Very nice.
My how do you say? O cronograma,
the schedule,
and os prazos do cronograma, as faltas,
the deadlines, the schedule, the AdSense. Very great. And how is it for you, like in your routine? Because you are a very organized person, right, Lari?
Yeah.
This is why she's so successful in English.
I agree.
Yeah, in English, in physical activity, everything that she puts in her mind, she's going to be successful and disciplined, right? Very disciplined about this. So do you like this new model of work because you can put this discipline in practice? Because it's a challenge, right, to manage people remotely, not being there in person, right? How do you usually manage that, Lari?
Yeah, I think so. It's important. I stay at work with homework. Yeah. Because I don't have the hour to work.
Yeah. You don't have a proper time to work.
Yes,
you can work at any time. Okay.
And because that, I have my planilhas.
My spreadsheets. Amazing, very good. It's there is Lari's best friend, the spreadsheets. You love spreadsheets, right?
I love spreadsheets. And I have many spreadsheets.
That's it.
And I can I have in my cell phone too. And now, for example, I go to another place after, and at car.
In the car.
In the car, I saw my messages, and I manager my
employees, my buildings, yeah.
So the people said I have a good memory, but I think I don't have. I don't have manager.
You
I
have some other
manager.
tools that help
and
you,
I
right?
think I'm not remember. I forget this on Monday, for example. So I write, lembrar, right?
Amazing. No, this is really nice. Like, I don't know if you have ever watched the time management course that we have. Yeah, amazing. And Anna, that is the teacher, the professor. Actually, she has a PhD in administration.
When I started to
study English,
study plan.
You saw this. Yeah, exactly. So Ana Maria Ribeiro, that is the professor that recorded this time management course for us, she talks about this, that we cannot like overwhelm our brain with information that we can put in some tools, right? Why you're gonna use? Remember that your brain is a computer with limited space, that he needs to eliminate something every day. So why you are going to put a lot of things in your brain if you have spreadsheets, you have computers, if you have like some notes that you can do on your phone, right? And this also gives you more space to learn more important things like English, right? So not putting a lot of like this important information, but something that you can like delegate for other tools in our brain, because otherwise you're going to be crazy. Like right now, I used to remember all the students' names and the day that they are going to pay and the exactly amount since the beginning. Right now, if I don't have the spreadsheet, what is the plan of Lari? Lari is doing twice a week, once a week. When is the date, the due date? I don't remember anymore. I have to put in a spreadsheet, because when we grow like our company or like a lot of information, we need to trust something else, right?
Yeah, and now I have the help for another engineer in the company, but the first thing I said her for. You can't remember all the things. You can't remember. For we stay in 300 stores. It's impossible. You remember to all stores. It's not possible. So a note.
Yeah, no, write down.
I
create new words. Not only you, Lari. This is unanimity. Everyone does this, like to create some words out of the blue. The other day I was having a class with a student, and she has this habit of creating some words, right? And she was like, I was talking, she's like, it's traveling. And I was like, oh, it doesn't make sense. And I was like, what? Sorry, I don't understand what's going on. And she's traveling, teacher. I said, viajando? Ela, não, tá travando. And I said, you cannot create words. Traveling is viajar, it's something else. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I could say this. So
yeah, I create, and I hope it's correct.
Correct. Yeah. It happens to all the students. It happened to all the students. My goodness. But this is very dangerous. I was talking the other day about the word propaganda, right? That we have in Portuguese and in English, but they have different meanings. It's like in Portuguese, propaganda is like advertisement, right? So what you see something on TV, in Portuguese we say propaganda com sentido de anúncio, right? But the word for anúncios in English is advertisement. In English, the word propaganda is something else, like when the government wants to impose something under the population. So, for example, I don't know, Russia talks that the Soviet Union was the best, and this kind of thing is like the history that you tell your people, the people of a country, to make them believe in something. So imagine you are traveling to a business meeting, a business congress, and you ask, yeah, I'm doing a lot of propaganda in my company. I do a lot of propaganda. It's very nice in Brazil. And the person, oh, really? You do propaganda? Yes, I do. And you say it's very happy. So don't create words, guys. Please, always check in the dictionary, because this kind of
face. Yes. In my face too. Is correct.
Yes, in our heads, everything's working out, right? My goodness, so cool. And Lari, you love to travel as well, right? when we are traveling, usually this happens, right? We try to communicate with other person, so we create some words, some sentences. You had been to Chile, I think, recently, right? Yeah. Tell us about this experience. Did you have opportunity to practice English there? How was it?
I went to Chile in 2024.
Yeah.
And I went with my family and my close friends, my close friends. And Santiago is beautiful, but I can't, eu não pude.
I couldn't.
I couldn't near the snow.
You went during summer, during winter, Lari? When did you go there? During winter, but it wasn't snowing. Yeah, sometimes it happens.
But it's very, very nice. I can understand you other culture and other language.
Amazing.
Yeah. And it's so important because when I went, I forgot it's another country, other language. And when I arrived, I can't Buenos dias. I can't. It's not.
It wasn't going out. The English came to your mind, Lari, when you were trying to speak Spanish.
Yes.
It happens. I will explain later why.
English to encontrar, to seek,
to find
some places. Yeah, but in Espanol,
in Spanish, not possible.
I can't. In 5 days, there, when I came back. I stay Buenos dias, tardes, aquele portunhol.
Já começou o cérebro fazer uma salada de frutas.
5 days. So imagine 5 days in English.
Exactly. Yeah. This is the importance of every single day, right? The most that you can be immersed in the language is the best. And you told me something that is very true and very funny. When we are learning another language, it's like our brain is divided in boxes. Like, let's talk about this so it's easier to understand. So every time that you open the box of speaking another language, is English. So when you get there, your brain understands, okay, it's another language. It comes to English because this is what it has been doing before, you know? And it happens every time. Like when you have this new language kind of consolidated inside of your brain, it's okay. You don't mix it up anymore. But when you are still learning, it happens a lot. So when you are trying to speak Spanish, English comes to your mind every time. When I was learning French, Spanish used to come on the way. So it happens like every time. And Lari, I was going to ask you, during this trip, when you were going to this trip, you had a funny meeting right before in Brasilia. You met someone very special in Brasilia before. Guys, this day was unbelievable. This was unbelievable. It was like, what is the chance? What are the odds? Yeah.
When I stay in my flight.
My flight, yeah.
My flight to from Porto Velho to Brasilia. I saw you on Instagram, on your Insta.
Yeah.
And I saw you talk about your dad and o vereador mais famoso
the city
do
coast,
Brasil.
exactly. A primeira viagem de avião dele, eu postando no Instagram, meu pai, ele característico, né, com um chapéu desse tamanho. And Lari going to her trip in Chile, in Brasilia, looking at the phone. Very nice. Dovana's dad traveling.
My hotel, and now in other day.
In the other day. Yeah, in the other day, the morning. No other day. In the next day. É isso que dá, ficar misturando português com inglês. Vai vir essa bagunça aí. In the next day.
Eu desci?
I went down. Okay, so let's just say my dad was elected as a city council, and he went to Brasilia for a meeting with all the city councils that had been elected that year. And I was talking. Did I mention that he was going to Brasilia on Instagram? I think I did. Yeah, I said my dad is going to Brasilia. And Lari was also going to Brasilia, so she said, "Okay, very nice. He's going there
because another student."
Yeah, another student, exactly. I have another another student, Arthur from Minas. A kiss for you, Arthur, also if you are watching this. That also was going from Pará. I think he was living in Pará to Minas, and he also saw my dad also in this. He was coming back actually from Campo Grande to Brasília. In Brasília, he was going to his house, and he saw my dad in the first flight from Campo Grande to Brasília. Yeah.
Yeah. So in the next day, I stayed in our hotel, and when I arrived to
the breakfast,
yeah, I saw the man sit down.
Yes.
Sit down is there
with a big hat.
Big hat, yeah, and I can't believe it.
My dad was simply at the same hotel than Larissa. At the same hotel, at the same day, at the same time. It was like, what are the odds? My goodness. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And I can't believe it. And my husband,
his eyes popped out like, what is going on? What is going on?
And is that Talvan? Yeah. Your dad. Oh my goodness.
Poor him. My dad, imagine the scene. Imagine the scene. My dad having his breakfast, very happy in the morning with his hat. Someone, I can't believe. My dad, what is going on? What is it? My goodness. He told me that he was like, I just got elected. I'm not doing anything. It was not me, I promise. And Larry, are you the one who's dead? Yes. And you guys took a picture together. It was really nice, right?
The picture together.
Yeah. So you could meet my dad 2 years ago in 2024 and me only now, right? 2026 in April. Exactly.
2
years later. Yeah. And I had, like, my dad had traveled the day before. So my student Arthur said, I saw your dad in the airplane and everything. And I went to sleep. The other day I wake up in the morning, Larry, I saw your dad. A picture of my dad with Larissa, a picture of Larissa with my dad, and I was like, what is going on here, guys? What is going on?
I have the picture.
Yeah.
I have the picture.
Yes. I'm going to put on. I'm going to put in the edition. No, we didn't take a picture yet. We have to take me and you.
Know.
Yes.
No.
But I do have. I kept this picture.
Another number. You have another number.
The other number. Yeah. But I have this picture. I kept it, and so I'm gonna put in the edition of this video. Yes. It was really nice, so cool. And when you get there in Chile, Lari, could you speak English or in the airport? Did you have any contact with the language?
Yeah, actually, I went with my friends, and my friends speak.
Speak English.
Speaking English and Spanish more better than me, and
And you didn't. Yeah. It happens a lot, right? When you guys go.
I said my husband, when I travel to another country, I go only
you two.
Yeah,
only you guys together.
To speak English, and my husband don't speak. And
doesn't
speak, and now I need speak.
Amazing, very good. And you are a fan of Harry Potter, right, Lari? Yeah. This is your dream also to go there to the UK and everything. Yeah. Can you tell a little about the history that you have with Harry Potter?
When I was 7 years,
7 years old.
7 years old, my middle sister send me and bought me the gift for Harry Potter, and some years ago, alguns anos depois.
Some years later. Some
years later, there are the context with my at my school, and there are a moment to read at school 15 minutes.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, and their moment. Yeah,
in that moment,
I encontrei?
I found
the book of
Harry Potter.
Yeah.
So cool.
And I remember my sister, and that moment is so many difficult to me. And my sister lives in Cuiabá to study, so I started read to book. Because of her. Yeah.
So nice.
So I love. I at school there are only 3 or 4 books, and eu procurei. I see.
I was sick.
I was sick.
For.
Agora eu encontrei.
Now I found. Okay, you were trying to look for a book, to find a book that was going to be good for you.
A Biblioteca Municipal.
The city library. The city library.
The city library. There is the other books to Harry Potter, and I pay to bring the book home. Yes, and
to bring the book home.
I came back to home with a book.
That's so nice.
So that moment started. That moment, and now anything I bought, eu ganho, I win.
I gained.
I can, yeah. I love Harry Potter.
That's
so
nice.
The history, and I think is the second best book because
of the world. The first one is the Bible.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Because when you read, if you read it for 2 months and you read it again, you notice other things. Yeah,
so
this
nice.
JK is very, very intelligent.
Amazing. I had never heard anyone talk about Harry Potter in this way.
Many information.
A lot of details, right? Different details. Yeah. That's so nice. Yeah. And when you watched the movies, Lari, did you get surprised, disappointed? It was the same thing? It was better, worse than your imagination?
There are many differences to book, but I like
you
it.
Like
watch it too. But now they do another
version. I saw with a very young actors, right?
Yeah. I don't know if I watch it.
It's difficult because you already create like this memory. I think it's for next generation probably, Lari, because the best thing, I think I'm not a Harry Potter fan. I didn't follow, but I have a lot of friends who did, and they say that the nice thing was that they were growing up together, right?
Yeah,
so you will start watching the movies. They were 7, 8 years old, and then they were teenagers. You were a teenager. They get adults. You get an adult. So I think right now they are creating a new version so the kids can grow up with the actors as well again. Right, so cool. And when you watch the movies, you watch in English, right?
Yeah,
with the original,
with the watch it in English.
No, you have to, lad, with the original audio. Yeah, this is another.
Another version.
Version to you. You're gonna notice other things right now that you understand English, right? Because I always say like the translation is not 100% loyal to the original language, because there is no way. There are things that we don't translate. We just adapt, So what you're going to watch is an adaptation to your language. It's not the real translation. So when you watch a movie that you like so much, like Harry Potter, in English, you are going to notice that there are some speeches, some talks that they adapt, but it was not the same, For example, when we say quantos anos você tem in Portuguese. In Portuguese, we kind of count as something that we have, right? So we use the verb have. This is the concept of age for us in Portuguese, and it's very, very funny because when someone is turning another age, is like celebrating their birthday, we say congratulations in Portuguese, because it's like congratulations, you got another year. We are counting, so you had 3, now you had 4, you had 5, and everything. In English, we don't say congratulations for happy birthday. We don't say it. We just say happy birthday, because you don't get 1 year more. You are, So what is the sentence that we use to ask about your age? It's like, how old are you? So if we have to translate this, we are going to say, quão velho você é? you know? So if I translate to the letter is an expression that means ao pé da letra, né? Então, se eu for traduzir how old are you? Ao pé da letra seria quão velho você é. Por isso que a gente fala I am 30 years old, I'm 20 years old, I'm 24, my sister is, my daughter is, you know, because we become another age. So in English, there is no sense to say congratulations because you are something, you don't get something, you know. So you saw that just one sentence, we can see how these two different languages, they have different concepts about getting old, you know. And so when you watch a movie or something that is adapted, you don't get the real idea, you know, because you are just seeing an adaptation to our language. So your homework now is to watch all the movies of Harry Potter in English, so you can get the idea. Yes, exactly. No, let's finish the podcast first. Finish the podcast first. Really cool, really nice.
My husband, oh my goodness, my husband. When I watch the movies and series.
Yeah, he watched with you with the subtitles or the audio in English, the dubbed.
When I watch it in English, I put the subtitles in English.
Very good, perfect.
So he said me, I don't understand, I can't understand anything. How do you, how o que ele disse?
What he said. What he said.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. It's time to bring Junior to have class with us as well. Husband of Larissa, you have to start studying English also right now. So you guys can watch Harry Potter together in English, right? Yeah. At home. No, but I think like even if you put just the subtitles in Portuguese when you watch with him, it's really nice because sometimes the students say, if I watch in English but with the subtitles in Portuguese, it's not going to make any difference. It makes a difference because your brain is listening to it, you know, it's getting like more used with this contact with the language. If you put only the dubbed, every time that your brain has contact with the language, it's going to create a resistance, you know. Because it's not something that we're seeing every day. So we started watching in English with the subtitles in Portuguese, and then Junior will learn English, and you can put in English as well.
Yeah, without subtitles, I can't.
Not yet, right? Not yet. Amazing,
yeah,
really good, really good. But watching series with the subtitles in English is one of the best exercises to acquiring vocabulary, Lari.
I like to read books when I explain my vocabulary. And when I watch videos, TED Talks,
amazing,
or movies, I think I can take the expressions
amazing.
and the routine in another country.
Exactly, very nice. Yeah, I remember when I was living in Canada, you were crazy about the snow, right, Lari? You really want to know about the snow and how it is to live in a cold country.
My second dream is snow.
Yes, to get to know snow. Yeah, you're gonna go to UK, so you can go to Harry Potter, and though you travel to Switzerland there.
Harry Potter is I can approve my visa.
Yeah, yes, your visa was, but it's okay. You can go to Europe because in Europe, in UK, in the UK, you have the original things of Harry Potter, right? Yeah. And then you can go to Switzerland as well. That the snow is really nice and the mountains are beautiful and everything. But you mentioned about TED Talks, Lari. I always say to the students that the classes are very tailored, very personalized, right? What do you think about the videos that we see?
It's amazing. Yesterday, I have the class. I had the class with Rafa.
Yeah, with teacher Rafa.
And teacher Rafa, and I saw the video beautiful and talk about the how do I say it's necessary to practice English, and it's so many things
related to this.
To do in your day, but you need practice. Yeah, so when you watch the TED Talks, I think it's the short video, but you can listen to car to car, to cooking, to
in the car,
in the
car, cooking.
Yeah, and watch the louça.
Yes, washing the dishes,
dishes,
or doing the
yeah,
dishes, yeah.
So
cool.
short videos, yeah, and so different cultures, peoples, and sotaque.
The accents also,
yeah.
exactly, very good. And I love, so when we are talking about very deep topics that make us think, right? I remember we saw a video the other day that a girl, it was a 7-year-old girl giving a TED Talk. That video is incredible, right? So cute. And she was talking about the interaction between mom and children, how important it is interaction. I think it's really nice when we can talk about some other things, not only about English itself, but subtopics that can help us to be a better parent, a better wife, a better professional, right, Lari?
I learned a lot with the video of Peekaboo. You remember?
Of Peekaboo. Yeah, Peekaboo can change the world, she says. Yeah.
I think about this video many situations on my day.
Oh my goodness!
I saw my daughter, and I work at home and all the moments. Yeah.
Yes.
And my daughter, mom, she wants attention. Yeah. And I remember to Peekaboo.
The Peekaboo can change the world.
Joy Peekaboo with her a little bit.
Yes. To play Peekaboo, to give them attention. And I love the TED Talks because they bring very important topics like this in a short video in a very simple way, right? They explain the scientific reason for this in a simple way. So it's really nice. It's really, really cool. And when you are watching some things in English, Lari, what kind of things do you watch? Do you see some content more about, I don't know, about church, about development, about motherhood, or about engineering? What are the topics that you usually consume content in English?
I think now I usually about motherhood,
Amazing.
about traveling.
Yeah.
Okay. Technology.
Yeah. She's the technology freak, Lari. I have the things about traveling, and Lari's about buying devices, the microphone and the best tripod and the best thing for my cell phone. You love this, right?
No, I don't use it.
Because before you were creating content, right, Lari? So you were doing it more often. Yeah. So cool. Really nice. And Lari, what was the difference before? Because you mentioned that you started having English class in the group with the private one, right? What was the difference for you when you changed from the group to the private classes?
Yeah, I think I'm very shy to speak English, and when I saw the group, there are moments to all people to speak, to talk, But when I speak, I speak a little bit moment, and another moment I can't speak. So 1 year before, later, 1 year later, I noticed I can't a big evolution because I can't speak. Yeah, and eu falei com você.
I talk to you.
Yeah, esses brancos talk.
I use it
always, but
yeah. It happens.
Yeah, I talk to you, and I saw the necessary. I speak more, and I stay in situations as like here.
Yes, exactly. That you are forced to talk, right?
Yes. And when I arrived here, they ask me, "It's only English?" I don't know. I'm very shy. I don't know a little bit. And now
it's like almost 1 hour and a half only in English. Yeah. Larissa said to them, "Yeah, my teacher is crazy. Maybe she's gonna force me to speak only me." She has this power over me, but I'm very shy. No, but I think we have to enjoy every opportunity, right, Lari? Have to enjoy every opportunity. And when you got the mug, because you gave me a mug as well, I love so much. Because I sent a mug to all the students with the name and everything. And you recorded a video, and I was so like, I got emotional when I watched the video.
Yes.
Because you said about this, about, wow, right now I look at myself and I see I am able to do it. Before, I didn't believe that I was capable of doing it. And every opportunity that you have to show yourself, is not for me, it's not for other people, it's for you to show yourself, wow, all the effort that I put on this is paying off, like it's being good for me because I can do it. So if you are like in the airplane, if you are on the streets, if you see someone asking for help, you have the opportunity to talk English, because you are training your brain for every time that you are there doing the homework, like, no, I don't want to, like, no, I remember that is important because I went on a podcast and I could talk in English, right?
And you remember when I started with our classes,
yeah,
I went speaking Portuguese in class.
Yes.
In class.
And I said no.
In English, Lari.
Yes.
In English, Lari. You forced me in English.
Of course.
And
yeah.
I think this is different. So many things, I don't know, you'll notice, many things talk with you about classes. Lari, tell me about you.
Yeah.
Many things.
Many people
Yeah.
talked with me because of you. Yes, many people.
Many people. And this week, actually, 2 people
talk to me.
Talk to me about them because your
post. I posted your videos, right, on my stories. Yeah.
So I can explicar.
I can explain.
I can explain to this video is 2023.
Yes.
And my friend asked me about now. And and now I sent the video this video to gift and she tell me how
the big difference.
Your
Exactly.
confidence.
Your confidence.
Your confidence. Yeah.
Exactly.
And in this week I was in my mother-in-law house.
Yeah.
And yesterday with the classes that the teacher
Rafa's class,
Rafa's class, and he tell me you can do it.
Exactly.
You're too able.
You are able to do it.
Able to do it. And okay. And at night yesterday, my mother-in-law said me, I can listen you speaking English, and you speak for an hour, and I can notice she's listening
to you. Yes.
Yeah, she listened me. Oh my God, she listened me. So no, I can't do it.
Exactly, Lari. And this is it. Like I always tell the students, and it's really nice because you sent me a message that I was very happy about Teacher Rafa. Teacher Rafa, for you is really good. My whole team is so great because sometimes the students, they don't feel very comfortable to have classes to other people because they see only me on Instagram, but my team is amazing. It's incredible. And all of them, they are like me, right? We always have our meetings. I always train them about this. Our brain is very lazy. If we don't force our brain to speak in English, it's easy to speak in Portuguese because your brain is it's super comfortable. We always want to stay in our comfort zone, like in many different areas, in physical activity, I don't know, learning about other topics and speaking English as well. So if the teacher doesn't force English, Lari, I doubt English, Lari. And once you do it 1, 2, 3, 4 times, your brain's like, okay, I have no choice. I have to speak English, and it's going to happen, right? But if you, every time that you don't remember a word, or that you were tired, you go back to Portuguese, you're not going to see an evolution, right? So in English, Lari, in English.
English. Yeah. Amazing. And I noticed I speak one thing. And you need try, you need speak, you need you don't shy.
You are not shy.
You're not shy. Yeah, I speak, but when I stay in the place,
you are shy.
I shy. I'm not speaking. So this class is very, very important to me. And when I stopped, I'm feeling very very lost,
very lost,
very lost, because I don't know, I didn't know o que eu fazia,
what I was doing.
what I was doing.
Because you wanted to keep on having contact with the language, but you didn't have the guidance, so you didn't know what to do.
Class, you put my words, my create my phrases.
Yes, very good.
And I didn't know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's so good, Lari. And this is why you got so many great results, because you follow the methodology. You go there and you do your homework, you create your sentences, you watch the videos, right? You find that time to watch the videos between your activities.
I remember I bought another course.
Online course
to do together.
Exactly.
But I can't finish. And I saw the one I think one how do you say,
one class, two classes. The videos.
Era dividido em tipo,
modules. I saw one
módulo because it's very tired, it's not my rote and my things is easily I speak about my motherhood, my Elisa's school, and my family, my work, and how I say about another things, and I don't know then Portuguese.
Yes. And there are topics that has no relation with you, right? I remember that when I used to work in franchising in schools before I opened my own company, this was one of the things that I got the most frustrated about, because I used to have, I have a doctor who is my student, a surgeon. So, and I'm there having a class with a surgeon that I know that this person is very busy. He has a lot of things to do. He doesn't have time, and he takes 1 hour to come. When I got there, I had to follow the book, because the school at that time, they forced you to follow the book. The book is talking about deforestation of the Amazon forest. Like, what it has to do with the life of a surgeon who is doing,
Portuguese, I don't know.
Yeah, and I don't talk about this even in Portuguese. Why I'm going to learn this in English, right? This is why I created my method, that every student defines what they are going to see. So before we start the class, you fill out a form, right? And we are going to follow your priorities, what is important for you. So the class of Larissa is made for her. The class of Mariana is made for her. The class of João is made for him. Every student is unique, right? And this is why you get so involved with the content, right? Because we talk about how can I spend more time with my daughter in English, right? How can I be a better mom? How can I talk about this with my husband, with my family? When I'm traveling to Chile or to see the Harry Potter Universal at park.
And now I have Elisa to speak with me.
Yeah, exactly. To practice with you as well, right? Yeah. It's so nice, really nice. And you told me something about these re-recorded lessons, right? A lot of people want to buy these courses, like I'm going to buy some recorded lessons and everything. And I think it's very difficult to become fluent just watching a course, because if you don't have the contact with a person, correcting your pronunciation, understanding about your pace, there are students who are faster, there are students who need more time, there are students that they need to focus more on some specific things on pronunciation, the other ones, they have a great pronunciation but they don't remember the very word, the vocabulary. So every person has their own difficulties and their own capacities, and if you just buy a course and you just watch the videos, how you're going to know if you are doing it by yourself? How you're going to know where you have to focus more, So having this contact is really important for the students, right?
And in these classes, I found out a friend.
Exactly, very good.
It's not only a teacher.
Amazing, exactly. It's so cool.
She knows about my family, my daughter, my husband.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah, everything.
About the cookies you do with your
3 years.
3 years. 3 years talking every week, right? So it's impossible to not develop a friendship, right?
Yeah.
I always say to the new students, like, the downside is like, you're going to become my friend. We're going to travel together. This just happens with everyone, right?
Because in São Paulo, at the weekend, ask me about my English and how many time you study English. I think 3 years or 5 years is if you consider
the first before me, right?
Yeah, before you. And you are fluently. I can't fluently, but I try.
No, you can communicate, and I always tell this. The students say, "No, I'm not fluent. Guys, if you're gonna talk about this, nobody's fluent because the fluency is something that you never reach. It's like I say that the seeking for the pursuit of the fluency is like the pursuit of happiness. You know, like you are happy today, but you want to have I want to have a better car. I want to have a better house. I want to travel more. So are you happy? Yes, I'm happy, but I want more. English is the same. The fluency is the same. Are you fluent? Can you communicate? Yes, but not. No, you can communicate. You are fluent, but you want more, and you want more, and this is going to be something forever. I always learn something new, and I have been teaching English for 12 years. So imagine if I am learning every day. Imagine the ones who are starting, right? So we are always going to learn something new, right?
And if you are thinking about that, I'm not considered fluent.
I don't consider myself
fluent because I need help you in many phrases. So you thinking about it in Portuguese. And in many situations, I need help.
Exactly.
Two words about lawyer. For example, I can't contract
hire. No, contract or contrato.
Yes,
the contract.
When you read or write a contract, you need help.
Yeah, because you don't know all the words in Portuguese. Exactly. Yeah, it depends on the things that you're gonna read. You don't understand. If you take a very specific law document, you read and it's in your language. You don't understand. It happens with me a lot, Lari, with my students who are doctors. Sometimes because now I have a lot of students who are doctors, so I have all of them on my Instagram, and it's so funny because sometimes they are showing some pictures about some procedures, and they say, I don't know, colonoscopy of something in the liver, and I read and I don't in Portuguese, and I don't understand, like, what is it? What part of the body is this? What is the procedure? Is the patient well or not well, right? Because it's a very specific language, right? It's another language inside of Portuguese.
The point is, you can communicate, you can understand, you can speak.
So that's it. That is the goal, right? We're never gonna learn everything about that language, because if I ask you, do you know all the words in Portuguese? You say no. Do you know about everything in Portuguese? Oh, no.
Exactly.
This depends on the area that I'm gonna talk about. I have to research. You know, in English is the same. So really great, really nice, Lari. And what would you say? Because we talked a lot about your journey in English, and I wanted to talk a little about your journey about losing weight as well, because I always make the comparison between these two activities. Right? I think that these are two things that everyone wants. Everyone wants to learn English, and everyone wants to have a better body, right?
Yeah.
If we stop any person in the street, December 31st, what are the goals for the next year? 99% of people are gonna say, I want to lose weight and I want to learn English, right? And you did
my
both.
goal,
yeah.
That year is my goal.
It was your goal, and you did, and you did both.
I checked my goal.
Yeah. 24 kilos lost, and
24. I didn't think I lose.
I was going to lose 24
exactly. I didn't think, but in the first year, I lost 11
kilos. Yeah,
11 kilos.
And you continued later.
Yeah. The next year, I can a little bit more. And my daughter was born, I'm lost. Yeah, and I need find myself. Yeah, myself. And lose weight is the first thing I think para me reconhecer.
Yeah, to recognize myself.
Recognize myself, yes. I started to the gym. I hate gym. I hate.
Until today, Lari, now you changed your mind or you still hate?
I still hate gym.
But you like other kinds of activities, other kinds of exercise.
Now I love calisthenics.
Yeah, calisthenics. Yeah.
Yeah, I love. But when I started, I went to the gym, and I started three times a week because Elisa was born to 3 months. She's 3 months. Yeah, and after I think I went for 6 months, 3 times a week. But after I noticed I need more, and I started 5 times a week. And the next year, I started running. Yeah, my all the people there is the phase,
the running phase. Yeah, I have a couple of my marathonists at my school, my students. A couple of them are 21 kilometers, 40 kilometers, and something like this. Yeah.
I can't run, but 5 kilometers.
It's great.
When I can 5 kilometers, I stop.
Well, I had a goal. I checked. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
So great. So
I started in calisthenics.
Yeah. Calisthenics.
Calisthenics. Yeah, and I love. Em português, eu amo virar de ponta cabeça.
Turning around.
Eu amo o desafio de cada dia chegar lá e a gente não saber o que vai fazer, e aí de repente você olha e fala, eu não consigo fazer isso, mas aí você
vai lá e faz.
Tenta, e a prática, né? Você vai, tenta até que você consegue.
Pra quem não conhece que a calistenia, Lari, são exercícios com o peso do próprio corpo, né? Que você não usa outros aparelhos, assim, outros...
Precisa de um controle corporal muito grande ali, né? Eu não sou, né, grande coisa.
Claro que ela é, gente, entendeu? 24 quilos. Ela tá aqui, imagina, quilosidades, imagina.
A calistenia é muito difícil mesmo. Mas você vai começando ali, eu sou iniciante também, né? E assim, você vai treinando esse controle corporal, né? Muita gente acha que é só a força do braço, de não sei o quê, mas você precisa de muito controle corporal, controle do abdômen.
Mental também, né, Lara? Eu acho que entra muito a sua mente, né? Eu consigo e ficar ali, né?
A gente tem muitos desafios lá, mas o lugar que eu faço a calistenia é muito, muito legal, porque apesar de existir a competição, não é aquela loucura onde as pessoas acabam ultrapassando seus limites, se machucam, né? Então, assim, é um cuidado muito grande que a gente tem, mas, ao mesmo tempo, ela é como você, que falava, você consegue, vai, tenta.
Maravilhoso mesmo.
Então, a gente vai evoluindo assim, porque medo dá, poxa, eu vou virar de ponta cabeça a 2 metros de altura, né? Então, assim, se eu não aguentar, e se eu cair, se eu me machucar, né? Mas a gente vai tentando e ver se vai conseguir, eles vão ajudando, e é muito legal, eu gosto muito.
Legal demais. Eu sempre falo que tem uma relação muito legal com a atividade física e o inglês, assim, porque as duas coisas, é que nem quando você para a atividade física, né? Você parou o inglês durante 11 meses, você falou, nossa, quando você voltou, falou, meu Deus, porque eu parei, agora eu não lembro mais nada, e na atividade física é a mesma coisa, você começa e para...
10 dias, já tô imaginando quando eu voltar pra casa.
Exatamente. E outra coisa que a gente tem que ter esse controle mental, porque nos primeiros meses você não vai ver resultado. Então, no inglês, por mais que você esteja... É que nem atividade física, você acha que você não tá evoluindo. Daqui a pouco você fala, nossa, depois de um mês parece que eu vi alguma coisa. Mas naquele dia a dia ali, você vai todo dia, muita dor no corpo, não tem resultado. O inglês é a mesma coisa. Todo dia fazendo tarefa, chega a dar dor de cabeça, porque você coloca muita atividade cerebral todo dia, conexões neurais novas. Mas se você continuar, né, the work pay off, você vê os resultados, né? E você teve essa consistência nas duas áreas, ao mesmo tempo, né, Lari? Na atividade física e no inglês, assim. Então, eu acho que é muito isso, é muito essa questão da disciplina e continuar mesmo quando a gente pensa em desistir. Porque eu acho que todo mundo pensa em desistir. Não tem uma pessoa que começou a fazer atividade física ou que começou a estudar inglês que não pensou em desistir. Mas quem conseguiu
é porque não desistiu,
exatamente.
Né? Então, esse é o ponto.
Exato. Então, a gente pode pensar em desistir, mas não pode deixar esses pensamentos tomarem conta, né? Porque é normal. Tem muitas pessoas que acham que é só com eles, né? Ai, não, só eu que não tô conseguindo. Não, cara, todo mundo, é todo mundo mesmo. Todo mundo chega chega num momento que fala, ai, não vou conseguir mais, não tá dando resultado, não sei o que, não sei o que, não sei o que. E é engraçado, Lari, a gente tava falando sobre isso na reunião que eu tive com os teachers ontem. Tem um momento na jornada do inglês que é como se fosse a gente tá numa ascendente assim, né? E aí a gente tem um platô, e todo mundo passa por isso. E é tipo assim, um pouquinho antes da pessoa deslanchar. Você passou por esse momento também, que é quando você tá ali, já tá, você vai conseguindo, tá conseguindo, chega numa hora que você meio que estabiliza, e aí antes da gente conseguir fazer uma aula 100% em inglês, o aluno começa, ai, eu não consigo mais, ai, eu não dou conta, ai, porque tá muito difícil. E aí o Rob, que é psicólogo, né, que no nosso time a gente tem o Rob, que é mestre em psicologia, tem a Vera, que é fonoaudióloga, tem, enfim, várias áreas ali. E o Rob, e a gente tava falando ontem, eu não sei o que acontece. Ele falou, tem uma explicação, né, psicológica pra isso, que é a autossabotagem. Então, sabe aquela imagem de um cara quebrando, assim, um muro pra poder chegar no tesouro? Falta só um pouquinho, ele desiste? É mais ou menos isso que acontece com o nosso cérebro, assim. De alguma forma, a gente cria um mecanismo de autossabotagem e a maioria das pessoas desiste ali, assim. Então, eu sempre falo, a gente tem que ser muito forte mentalmente, né, e pensar no tanto que a gente já foi confiar no processo, que mais um pouquinho, aí passa um pouquinho e você fala, nossa, agora tô conseguindo record a podcast in English, 2 hours, right? My goodness. Exactly. If I asked you, Lari, in our first class in 2022, that you are going to have the opportunity in a couple of years to come to a podcast 100% in English for 2 hours, what would you say to me?
My goodness. You can't give up.
Yeah, exactly, right? You can't give up, right? Really, really nice, so cool.
It is so very, very important to me because I think that point is record the 2 hours in English, and I think I'm not too able to do this.
Yeah. I talked to you, I think 1 week ago. It wasn't a long time. I said, Lari, I'm going to rent a studio for us to record a podcast. You said, I wanted to believe in me as much as you do. Because I think I can't. It's going to be only in Portuguese. We are here for 2 hours, guys. 1 hour, 44 minutes. And she's speaking. She can do it, right? Yeah. Yes. And so sometimes this is it, like, sometimes it's ourselves that put limits to ourselves. Like, it's not other people. It's you that tell yourself, no, I can't. No, you don't even try. Like, let's go there and see, you know? And everything. And when we do, we know that we are capable.
I speak with my family and the weekend. I can't speak in English. I can't.
Family of Lari. Now you can see.
Now I speak on podcast and all the people see.
Exactly. Every time that someone tells you, like, no, you tell to anyone, I can't speak English, you send the link of the podcast. Yeah. I can't say it because now that I have proof that I speak English, right? Really nice, Lari.
But if I waiting for another moment and I speak very well and when
I'm perfect. I will just do it when I'm perfect.
I can't help me.
It's never gonna happen.
Yeah.
Nobody is going. There is nobody in the world that wakes up one day and say, "I'm ready. I'm ready to be a mom. I'm ready to speak English. I'm ready to open a company." Nobody, Lari. Everyone does like, oh my goodness, what am I doing, right? I can't do it, but it's not ready, but I'm doing it anyway. Because if you wait until you get ready, we're never going to be ready. Right, Lari? We are always preparing. You're always getting ready every single day.
You're another student. They didn't lie to me.
Yes, exactly. You like this. Exactly. Because every time, tell you your experience about the first class with Anika. How was it for you?
My goodness. Anika is amazing.
She's the best. Yes, she's really good.
Yes. But when you tell me she doesn't speak Portuguese, I think, my goodness, and how do I say tal coisa?
Yeah, how am I going to communicate with her?
I don't know. And Anika is Google Translator from English to Portuguese. Yeah, to communicate with you.
You thought that was going to be only Google Translator the whole class. You thought, yeah.
She used to can remember to one word in Portuguese.
She was using, So you relax. Like she doesn't speak my language. I speak her language, but she doesn't speak mine, right?
Yeah, exactly. She can, I can. Okay.
Everyone is possible. Exactly. But how was it? Because usually I have to send a message to the students. It's not like this. I schedule a class. No, I go there. Hey, Lari, this week you're gonna have the opportunity to have your first class with a Canadian teacher. And I send, and I already wait for the freak out. Because all the students like this. Oh my goodness. A lot of stickers. Muito figurinha. A lot of stickers like, no, I can't and everything. And I say, no, it's going to be okay. Calm down and everything. And the student goes to the class like this. And how was the experience throughout the class? Like you could communicate with her, right?
It was amazing because I can communicate.
Yes.
Yeah. And Annika too, because when I have a difficult and I can't to explain to her, she stopped. I close the Google Translator, and so you can communicate, you can help, you can cell phone, you have your cell phone to help
you.
And and the Annika have the personality is so easy,
very easy,
very easy,
very easygoing,
when
right?
you so the conversation is flows.
Yeah, flows.
Yeah, teacher Rafa me
muito bom.
Flows. Yeah.
The conversation flows super well, right? Yeah, and I remember we talked about this a lot with Annika because in your first class you were very nervous, right? So you were talking
always. I'm very nervous now.
Yeah, but right now it's okay with Annika. Right now you and Annika are friends also. But in the first class you were super nervous, and there was a time that you said in Portuguese, meu Deus, como eu vou falar isso? E aí a Annika, fale mais devagar, por favor. Remember? And you were like, wow, she can also understand she's also trying to learn my language, right? So this space of vulnerability is really nice because when you guys have class with Annika, sometimes you only have in mind like, hi, I don't speak English very well and everything, but she's also trying to learn Portuguese. She's also going through the same process.
The same thing.
The same process, right? And every time that I have a student who is like working or living abroad or like trying to communicate, it's like, remember, you don't speak the other person's language, but he doesn't speak your language as well, right? It's a communication that it needs two people. You are the person who was doing the greatest effort to talk to them. So there is no problem if you forget a word, if you don't remember some pronunciation. It's okay because you are doing 90% of the effort to communicate with the other person. The other person is just talking her language, right?
Yeah.
And we are very harsh on ourselves when we are learning, when we are trying to speak English. But when we see a gringo saying, obrigado, eu amar Brasil, a gente ama. We think it's beautiful. I know, it's so nice. Desculpa, meu português não ser legal. E você é incrível, você tá conseguindo, é muito maravilhoso. Aí se é você que você comete 2 erros, você fala, não, meu inglês é horrível, nunca mais eu vou tentar, né?
And this moment with Annika, I can notice exactly that. Exactly this, because the same thing, I can't speak English fluently. She can't speak Portuguese, and so amazing because I can notice we communicate.
Yeah, we communicate.
I can, and she can speak with me too.
Exactly. Yeah.
And all the moment with class, off class.
All the moments of the class,
of the class, we speak English in English.
Yes, exactly.
And so when I forget the word, how do you say it in English? Just Her face is I can write to her and put the phrase in Google Translator to understand with me.
for her to understand you, right? Yes, exactly. Really nice. Yeah. And how did you feel, Lari, after this class? After the first time that you saw yourself talking to a Canadian 100% in English, how was the feeling that you had after this?
The same thing as that now.
Mm-hmm.
So now I practice many times the self-sabotage, and in this moment I can notice. I can't speak all the words, but I can't communicate.
Exactly.
I can communicate, and I can communicate with Yannick. I can communicate with you in English for 2 hours. Oh my God.
Exactly. In a podcast being recorded, right?
And very nervous. And you, if you're very nervous and you're very shy, and now I think it's not possible you speak in English if you not trying that moment.
Exactly. You have to, every time that you have the opportunity, you go for it, right? Even if you are shy, even if you are nervous, right? Everything so cool. Wow, 2 hours has passed, Lari. It's almost time, almost if the last time before. Yes, you did it. 2 hours in English. So cool. And Lari, I would like to ask you to send like a message to all the moms. I think you talked about that after your daughter was born, you lost yourself. And I think this is something very common, right? A lot of moms, they go through this. And when they want to start another activity, they think, I have to spend time with my daughter. I don't have the time. Or they feel guilty about this. And I noticed that you are a mom that is very present in your daughter's life and that you do everything very closely. There was the episode of her singing at the church and you were there, like, you have to do this and everything. What would you say to all the moms, all the moms who work, that want to study English as well, and they think that it's not for them, they don't have the time, that it's not possible?
It's very common on motherhood. You lose yourself, right? But I think in that moment you need thinking about one or two things you prioritize.
Amazing. Look at her. Prioritize. She will become a teacher from now. You hire. Lari's going to be my new hire.
And you need that. Yeah. And in my I don't know, no meu lugar,
in my place.
I chose lose weight and study English. Is so important to my mind. But to you,
could be,
for example,
else.
Could be another thing. But it is important because when your daughter, your teacher, your child was born, all attention
goes to
close,
them.
Close to them. So when you can thinking about you aos poucos, slowly, you return to yourself, to body, to mind. So is the process. Is not possible happening 1 month. But in 1 year, 2 years, you
recognize. That's it. So you recognize yourself again. Very nice, Lari. I'm so proud of you. So proud, so happy. Every time that someone is talking to me about, I don't have the time, it's not possible for me, I remember about you. I said, she studies, she works, she's a wife, she goes to church, she's a mother, she loses weight, she goes to the gym, she has her family very close, and she does everything with a lot of dedication. So know that you are an inspiration for me, Lari. I am, every time that I think about a woman that has all the things under, like everything under control, I think about you, right? And you have such a great joy, a great life. Very organized, very disciplined, right? And also a person who has a lot of faith, right? I learned a lot with you because of this, because you do everything without losing the center of your life, that is God, right? So this is something very inspirational as well. So congratulations for being who you are, for being here. Thank you for being my friend, my student, for trusting me, for trusting me to guide you in this journey, to talk about my classes to everyone that asks you about, right? And I'm very happy to have this opportunity to meet you in person. Thank you a lot again.
Thanks, Edal.
So great. Yeah.
This opportunity is very, very, very important to me, and thank you for invite. And that's it. I can.
Yeah, that's it. 2 hours, 2 hours. She won. She could do it. Now the family of Larissa, every time that she says, I don't speak English, you go to my YouTube channel, you take this link and you say, no, you do. You spoke English for 2 hours. That's it, guys. Now we close our episode. Thank you so much for everyone who had been watching. This is our 7th episode here in Maringá with Larissa. And that's it. I see you in the next one.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. See you.